What is up, everybody? Scobie Plays back with another gameplay video. Saw this one on the Steam store. It looked pretty neat. It's called Creature Kitchen. It is a cooking game slash kind of like a horror game. Had a bunch of good reviews. I am not particularly well versed in the cooking genre or the spooky genre of games. I'm a big wimp. But we are gonna see kind of what we think and try and do a playthrough of it. So let us check it out. Okay, gonna assume we follow this fella. Shift to run. Shut myself out of the house, as one does. Okay, so it highlighted a bunch of things blue. Hello, my dear. Thank you for looking after the home on such short notice. My departure must be very concerning. Keep them fed, and you should have nothing to worry about. If you need some ideas for meals, keep an eye out. There should be recipe cards scattered about. Take care, and remember to make good memories. Okay. Toast, pancakes, French fries. Mistake. That's not even a that's not even a recipe. It just says mistake. Cooking basics. Every meal is made by placing ingredients into the oven. Close the door to inform the unit your offerings are ready. Be patient and linger not too long near the void of creation. Uh, Pretty self-explanatory here. Cut things up on the cutting board with the knife. Blend ingredients once placed in a bowl. Fry up your ingredients to bring out their savory flavors. It's radio. Hey, what else did it highlight for us? Here we go. Take photos of the creatures to learn what meals they want. Feed each creature a handful of different meals to become friends. When you earn 3 hearts, you'll be gifted a key. So I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably a million locks here in the first 30 seconds of gameplay. So I'm going to assume that is pretty important. Okay, well that opened up and we got a recipe for an egg sandwich. Here's a key. That is pretty spooky. I've got to stop doing that. Got potatoes, water, bread, it looks like. Is that bread or cheese? Well, it's bread. Eh. So there's a ghost. Let us fiddle paddle with the sensitivity just a little bit. It's a little bit quick. Oh my goodness. That looks like we are just walking past the same things over and over again. We get back. Maybe we're not. And the door's right there. So it is in the endless hallway. That is creepy. It's on this book. Shh. There's nothing here. Um, I did see on the Steam page, I believe you're supposed to try and catch pictures of them, which make these kind of creepy considering there is nothing in any of the pictures. Some sort of puzzle. bowl of pasta, and some salt. Flour, assume. Okay, I don't need this. Set that down. Another recipe, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Maple syrup, spray bottle. Is that a recipe in there? It is. Meatball sub. There are tomatoes, broth, sugar, peanut butter, bread. Light's starting to flicker in here. It's kind of creepy. Oh, okay. Here's the camera. Right click to take picture. So I guess first things first. Just try and grab a photo of this guy, maybe. So we just wait for him to start knocking stuff off the shelf. Goober. I don't know. He looks. That guy looks like a virus. He looks like malware. Okay. Let's head back. See if he is now showing in this. He does. You might catch a glimpse of this little demon. Sure likes making messes in the pantry. Okay. Oh no, I was supposed to have him food. Don't I used to that? If you left click it throws whatever you're holding down. Hopefully this bird will come back. Please. Need a picture of you. Yeah. Trash cat. I did see some Steam photos of a dog. I guess we do not have a dog currently. Yeah, that kind of spooked me. There is a raccoon, mushroom, grave we cannot interact with. Is there anything over here? Use box. I don't think any of the power in the house is out. Okay, so we got a carrot and a recipe. We're gonna carry the camera inside. We'll come back out and grab the carrot. It's gonna keep happening, guys. Bear with me. Can I sit this down? Yeah, there we go. So I'm assuming we're gonna need this pretty early on for them to just tap it out there. But I do not know. What did I do before I left? I flicked this light. Oh, that's the porch light. Oh, okay. So now let's read about some of these new guys. Keep his favorite snack stashed away from the other critters. There is one locked cabinet. Many years since I've seen this friend. See, so I thought this was supposed to be the bird. Wants two sandwiches, so I think we have two sandwich recipes. Let me see. But it's not a sandwich. Egg sandwich, bread slice, fried egg. It's a lot cabinet's got cheese on it. I would assume that's cheese in it. Okay, so we need eggs for a couple of the recipes. Oh, look at that. Cheese and crackers. Spaghetti and meatballs. So maybe it is a puzzle here? I don't think so. Rat Dono? Maybe? No. Who would have thought it wasn't Rat Dono? That's crazy. Okay. Is there anything we can do back here? There's water. We've looked in all of these. Ew. Slop. Got some slop. Yeah, bread. Ooh, that is menacing. Yeah. So we have sliced bread, cooking basics, go to the recipe book, fried eggs, peanut butter, jam, you mix strawberries and sugar. So there has got to be something I have not done, because I haven't seen many of these things. Z to magnify. Okay. This is locked. Mushroom. Maybe there's something in the woods I didn't see. Do not like that. Not a huge fan of the of the loud, scary thunder while I'm out here at the dark woods. So I'm going to assume, with me not having seen kind of anything else, here's another table like inside, but this one looks like it needs a mug. Can't go under there. Can't dig there. We already went around the other side of the house. That's where the fuse box is. Yeah. Maybe the bird is the first one we're supposed to feed. Let's try snagging another picture of him. Okay, so let us keep. Maybe I tossed the other one? Not sure. Okay, so yeah, that's number 2 in the book, and number 1 is just the intro. Any 2 meals. Do that now. Was this first one toast? It's just a bread slice. Yeah, let's throw the camera on the floor like you would do. Okay. Thing is rattling. Oh goodness. It looks significantly better than when I put it in there. Okay, so we have toast for the bird. What else? Makes flour and water and maple syrup. So I know we have flour and water. Flour here. I'm gonna assume we put them in this mixing bowl. Flour. There's water. Yep. And we know the maple syrup's under there with the cleaning appliances, like it is in any home. Mix this up real good. Okay. So we have the dough. the maple syrup. Assuming we just set them both on here and close it. They even send it out with a new plate. And then they bag it up for you. Look at them go. Okay. So, pancakes. Can we do them both at the same time, or do I need to do one at a time? Yeah. One at a time. Oh my goodness. Gotta chime them again. Okay, so that's neat. So if I accidentally throw down the camera and lose it, it's not a big deal. Okay, so me and the bird are friends. Brought me a key. Well, let's see if one of these door. Okay, key to the fridge. And we throw it on the ground. Oh my goodness. Okay. So there is so much in here. Let's close that. Don't want to let all the cool air out. So he wanted two types of sandwiches. So we need strawberries. Do not see any strawberries in here. I do see eggs there. Okay. Need two type of sandwiches. Is an egg sandwich. Two bread slices, one fried egg, peanut butter and jelly. Meatball sub. Wonder if that would be considered a type of sandwich. I would think so. But these are specified sandwich at the end. Meatballs, cheese and crackers. Let's just try it. See what happens. Okay. So egg, skillet. What is that? How do I how do I stop that from happening? Just throw that away? Can. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Let's ruin another egg real quick until we get the hang of it. Okay. I don't know what was different about that time than the first time, but it is what it is. Meatball sub, two bread slices, ground beef, that's raw steak and salt, and tomato and salt. So is this update whenever I leave it? Where did the raw steak go? There was raw steak in here. Am I tripping? There is the strawberry we need. Okay, so let this milk spoil on the table because I'm not gonna try and get it back in that fridge. And then for the jam, what's it? So we have the egg sandwich. We have peanut butter and then strawberry and sugar. I think the sugar's here. Okay, and strawberry. Let's mix that up. Okay, so jam. Two pieces of, probably you can just go ahead and open this up. Jam, two pieces of bread. Cutting that one loaf of bread has gone a long way. Peanut butter here. Let's see what happens. So a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Let us see if we can find this raccoon. It's hanging out over here. Okay, let's not do that. Here I'm chittering. Over there. In the house. Where'd he go? I think he lives under here. Can I maybe just throw it on the ground? Okay. So let's let's grab the egg sandwich. Maybe he'll give us another key. I don't know if that's like specifically for the bird because it is a bird. Hey, dude. Sandwich. Yeah. Okay. He's got a gift. Okay. Still scared of us though. Just hoping he'd hang out now. Kinda spooked. Okay. So let's place bets. I'm thinking cheese, but we will see. It is cheese. And a recipe for a pizza. Okay. So we have cheese. And then what is next? So we've gotten all the critters that I know about. Um, Assuming there's more stuff. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's have the camera ready. The camera. Throw, throw it on the ground as we do. Drop the cheese by the rat hole. Maybe he'll come out and snag it. He will. Okay, awesome. Target ID Goob. Wasn't that this guy's name? The scary looking guy? Regardless, 3 snacks with cheese. We even have 3 snacks with cheese. I know we have cheese crackers. Omelet, do you use cheese? Yes. Okay. So omelet, mushroom slice, tomato slice. We can get all that. Toast, cheese and crackers. Also don't have crackers. French fries, pizza, flour and water, tomato sauce. So I'm assuming until we have crackers, probably can't do the mouses. Turn down a dimly lit by the river. Maybe we just leave food down there by the river. Wants 3 tastes of Italy. 3 tastes of Italy. Okay, and then this one's scared if you move boxes. I don't think there are boxes in here. 3 tastes of Italy. So pizza, flour and water. We have flour over here. And then water. Water. There's a lot more stuff in here. Syrup, uh, bowl of pasta, peanut butter, mushrooms. Pretty much everything we've found, except for like strawberries. So we got that. Tomato and salt. Tomatoes are here. They are not. Tomatoes are here. Then salt we have here. Okay, and then a cheese slice. Okay, so cheese is now in the fridge. So yeah, I'm thinking it's whatever you make, or they think you're making, they put it in the fridge, which is a cool mechanic. That's more cheese than I just chopped up. Okay, so let's do that, that. That should be a pizza. This feels like House from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I don't know if you guys ever watched that, but that is kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. We really haven't had anything too creepy going on. As I say that, what is this dude doing? It's adorable. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, dude. My bad. Okay, so pizza, French fries, cheese and crackers. Can make cheese and crackers now. Well, no, we don't have crackers. Fuck. Um, that's got cheese. Omelet, so we don't need cheese. What am I? What am I thinking? Need Italy. Italy, brother. Okay. Meatball sub. Bread slice, ground beef, tomato slice. So pretty much the same thing. And then two bread slices, which we might still have. I think we do. Okay, so we don't have to cut any more bread. Raw steak and salt. No, man, rat don't know. Okay, so raw steak's in here now. Salt, does it respawn up here? Yes, it does. Maybe that's something else we'll go grab from the pantry. It is. Okay. Mix that up. Real magical cooking going on here. And the last thing was tomato. So, rat donut. So we need tomato. Not seeing tomato in my time of need. So maybe tomatoes are in the pantry. There. Just gonna assume everything's in the pantry from now on. We need another thing of salt. Oh, yes, that should be everything. Let's give it a go. Pasta sauce. Few bread slices. Already have pizza. We have that, and then we should be able to make spaghetti and meatballs. Waste that lettuce. Okay, and then spaghetti and meatballs. Pasta, tomato sauce, mixed tomato and salt, mixed raw steak and salt. Grab another tomato. And we need some more salt. Overall, pretty peaceful game so far. I guess we'll see if anything changes. I know she said something about making sure they were fed, so maybe if I take too long, which I probably am, they'll come eat me or something crazy. But I guess we'll just have to play and find out. Tomato sauce, pasta, ground beef. We have the beef. Eustace bag. Okay. Let's see, what do I do with this guy? Do I just chunk it on the floor, maybe? I guess so. Maybe I have to go until he starts throwing stuff at us again. Okay, you like that. Now the meatball sub, see if he's a fan. Meatball sub on the ground. He's eating it. Go ahead and do some speed run strats. We'll run back and grab the other thing. The pizza. Throw something at me, dude. Okay. Pizza's on the ground. Okay. So he has a gift for us. Assume it's another key. It is. Okay. Let us see what this one opens. Not really seeing what. It could be this outhouse thing. It is the outhouse thing. Which I'm gonna assume maybe isn't an outhouse if we're opening it up. But okay. It's a workshop. What is in here? A dog toy? Did see in the preview trailer they picked this up and threw it. Oh my, oh my goodness. You're a creepy looking little fella. Okay, so we probably need a photo for him. What else is in here? Okay. So, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we got rose seeds, and then another recipe, nachos. Another recipe, tortillas. Okay, so dig into the fertile ground. Is that another recipe? It is. Almost turned the raccoon into shovel girl. I'm assuming I gotta dig here. Okay, and then we throw the rose seeds in. Put seeds in hole, cover seeds with dirt. Wish I could carry more than one thing at once. Is there a closer spot I could have done this? No. Okay, so seeds in the hole. I saw where there's some soil on the bottom left, so cover it up. Another recipe hidden. Beef burrito. It's gonna be for the chupacabra. Cover this up with some soil. And last but not least, the watering can. There's a rose that I don't know what I would be using. There's another recipe. Meatloaf. Not exactly sure what I would be using roses for. I'm gonna assume it's not really a cooking thing and it's more of like a, I guess I'm making a friend thing. Okay, so we have the rose. What does the rose do? Let's look at the book, see if maybe any of these. Doesn't like moving boxes. Took care of him. Never turned down a picnic. It's the mouse, we've still got to do his. The raccoon. Okay, so there's little fun hints down here. Watch their dances for hours. Might be the fireflies. Okay, so flower, it's by the window. We are running into. Okay, lose that. Blew the candle out. Need to figure out how to get into these rooms. I think that is going to be our next step. There it is down there. Can I relight this candle now? So there's urn, cabinet. Cut the light on. What if we have the light off? Candle off. Let's tend to these earlier on ones first. Got them, we got them. Mouse. Three dishes with cheese. Just grab some cheese. Throw it on the ground as we do. Crackers, crackers, crackers. That doesn't have cheese. Burrito. Pizza does. Chips, cheese sauce. So not cheese slice. Crackers. Fried egg, cheese slice. So we could do the omelet. And a pizza. It would be easier to just have some crackers on hand so we could do cheese crackers, but that does not appear to. Oh, not rat do, rat do, no. Okay, so let's grab an egg. Do this again. Let's just completely ruin it. Let's grab another egg. Oh my goodness, this couldn't be going any worse. We're gonna run out of eggs at this pace. Okay. Second time's a charm. Why is it doing that? Okay, let's freaking throw that one away too. Let's grab another egg. Okay, come on. Okay, third time's a charm. I don't know what happened to that one, but it happened. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, escape. And it's just an uncooked egg in my hand. Come on, egg, I need you to cook. Magic fridge is out of eggs. More eggs, thank goodness. Come on now. Please, please let me cook this egg. What is happening? Why does it keep doing that? I'm doing something wrong, so if any of you Creature Kitchen professionals want to call me out on it, just let me know. Should be it, right? Okay. Ooh, first try. What were we making again? I've completely forgot. Omelet, fried egg, cheese slice, mushroom slice, tomato slice. So cheese slice we've got here. Let's go ahead and pop this open and just set this stuff on it. Mushroom slice, tomato slice, mushroom slice, tomato slice. Okay, so there's roses in here too. Shouldn't be worried about losing the one I brought in, but pretty sure it's still on the table. It is. Right down the middle. Bada bing, bada boom. What is next? I think it was pizza. It is. Mix flour and water. That. Let's not recook the omelet. Actually, I might go ahead and give it to the mouse. So water. And is there flour here? I assume not. Let's run back and grab some pantry from the pantry. So we have dough. Tomato sauce is tomato and salt. Tomato and salt. Cheese slice. Last thing with cheese. Philly cheese. When did I get that? Philly cheesesteak is fried steak, cheese slice, bread slice. Okay, let's throw this on the ground for this dude. So fried steak. I'm gonna assume I do that here. I think we're getting the hang of it. Okay, fried steak, cheese slice. We are going to have to got one bread slice. Another loaf of bread. Lock myself in here with the virus demon. There we go. Okay. Then the mouse should be happy, and he is going to unlock all the doors in the back of the house for us. Looks like worms. That looks gross. That looks yucky. There you go, Mr. Mouse. Okay. Now he has a gift. What is it going to be? A key? Okay. So we have one of the back rooms done. Oh my god. Hate that. I hate every part of that. What's happening? What is knocking in here? Happy wanderings, my dear. I feel my, or rather our friends in the shadows holding trepidation in their hearts. Farewell. Or a challenge I am quite loath to be the proctor of. Looking at dancing pale eyes, a question lingers. How did I arrive? Many dozens of crescent have soared above to the point those memories are blurred. A question that needs answering sooner than later for this family. Strawberry ice cream. Okay, so here is gonna assume another puzzle. These are the boxes we saw that it said not to move. What is this? Okay, so it goes from sunny to cloudy to rainy to thunderstorm. Sunny to cloudy, maybe? Guess that's not right. Oh, okay. So, rain, clouds, rain, clouds, rain, 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 clouds, rain, rain, thunderstorm. Rain, clouds, rain, rain, thunderstorm. Got some blueberries. Yeah. I assume these spawn in the pantry. I hope so. Okay. Now let us look at these owls. Yeah, so that one's head spawn. Okay, so now their eyes are glowing. So it's gonna be here, 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 and then we get an apple and a new recipe, assuming something apple related. Apple pie. Chocolate bar and chocolate chip cookies. Chips. Just gonna try and pick all this stuff up and throw it down. I think that kind of helps it spawn in the pantry. Chocolate ice cream. A book. I'm a firm believer in things are not in games for nothing. So I'm gonna assume there is somewhere for me to put this book, maybe another one of the puzzles. But we will find out. Okay, it's a super duper scary little freaking ghost guy. What is that? Pants. Keep. Let's look at the book for pants. Pants. Stashed away from the other critters. Stashed away. Okay, so he likes coffee. I do not have coffee. I don't have a recipe for coffee at all. Okay, so what do we need to do? Maybe we need a... Oh, that would be a lot. Maybe let's grab a picture of the dog. Gray. Gray, the super creepy greyhound. Take a picture of these fireflies. Okay, so fireflies or something as well. Barking at. And that one was a misclick. Let's toss it. Okay. There's pants right there. Can we try this now? Can't really make out what these symbols are. Okay, so let us figure out what Gray wants to start. Don't have this room yet. Smell of fresh coffee, but seems to hate the taste. So once we make coffee for pants, that guy will come. That guy's out in the woods. 3 meals with beef. Okay. Hopefully this little dude just hangs out and doesn't get mad, but we'll see. So we can make Gray a meatball sub. Meatloaf. Meatloaf probably be the easiest. Let's do that. That. And it is salt. Wish they would respawn the salt. Please. Doesn't make sense. But if the freaking fridge can restock itself, you would think the pantry could too. Okay. Tomato sauce. Tomato and salt. Tomato. And salt. And we know we're gonna have to have beef for at least 3 of these dishes, so might as well stock up on some salt in here. Need like a basket. Be really neat. Okay, so we have the meatloaf. Get rid of some of the stuff so I can actually use the table. Just burnt egg. Put all this away. Take a picture of the floor for no reason. So what is next? Meatloaf. Pasta, tomato sauce, tomato and salt, beef and salt. It's not a tomato. Oh, pants left. Might be, little dude. Tomato and salt. Just throw stuff in the trash can. Yeah. What the hell is that? I would not put salt in it, so they put salt in it. Okay, and then the pasta. This. So, what did that say? Okay. One more with beef burrito. Here we go. I assume that's fine, even though it doesn't ground it up. So tortilla, fried steak, chopped lettuce, cheese slice. So let's go ahead and chop up some lettuce. Go ahead and put I'll chop up cheese. Cheese. Could go ahead and fry some that there. Set that down. Cook the lettuce. Get the steak on here. Oh my goodness. Not looking good for us. How did that happen? Oh, fell over there. I didn't throw it away. God dang it. That is unfortunate. Okay, that. Tortilla cheese slice. Need cheese. Well, I thought I saw cheese up here already. Cheese and tortillas. Where are the tortillas? Okay. So that should be everything for the dog. My goodness. It's the rat family from me and my rat family. What is going on? I feel like I need to take a picture of these. Okay. So a gift from the dog. What you got for me, dude? Will he fetch this? Guess he will. See where the key takes us. Is that another back room? It is. This is a bathroom. Read me. Watching misty fingers rise through trees, a strange thought has taken haunt. A flavor of drowsiness now dances alongside the light in my soul. The twilight whispers hold not a tinge of concern, and so I shall trust their calm as I prepare to rest until the new steward's arrival. Okay, and I'm gonna assume. What is this? Red bead. And a toilet blender. Oh, no. Okay. Pick that up. Recipe behind the toilet. Fish chowder. Okay. So we have a red bead. Boom. Need green and blue. Recipe. I don't know if I would find those in here. Okay. There's blue. A new recipe. Fish and chips. Here's green. We get chicken. And assuming a chicken recipe. I did not read it. Towel. Towel. Recipe underneath. Nothing else hiding away from us. So we have got one door left in the back of the house. Probably need to snap some more pictures. I'm gonna try and get this guy who doesn't like for stuff to be moved. What the hell is this thing? Oh my god. No. Let's look at them. I'm gonna assume this is still the room we don't have. Pants wants coffee. Maybe there's something missing in this picture. That's lit. Lights on. Picture. Urn. Maybe it's missing the picture. Wants nothing. The fireflies. Yeah. So let's find Jake. It's 3 varieties of dessert. So we do have 3 different kinds of ice cream. We like that. See what desserts we have. Chicken burrito, pizza. Just got a bunch of new stuff. Apple pie, flour and water, sugar, butter, apple slice. Flour, water. There's butter in here. There is butter. I think I've still got sugar in here. Apple slice, which yeah. Apple pie, pretty quick. And it's a 1 chopper. I'm gonna try and do the 2 different ice creams. Or no, let's do cookies. Flour, mortar, sugar, chocolate bar. Flour and water, sugar, chocolate bar. All of that's in the pantry, I'm sure. So flour, sugar, sugar. Wonder if it works like that or if this resets every time I leave. I guess we'll know here in about 3 seconds. Okay. New meta. Hmm. Last thing, let's do one of the ice creams. Milk, sugar, ice. I don't have ice. Have ice. But we'll just do a blueberry pie. So flour and water. Please let me sit this down. Please, 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 please. There we go. Okay, so blueberries are in here. Red donut. Blueberries are no longer in here. God dog it. Okay, so we need sugar, sugar, butter. Reset. Blueberries. Sugar, butter, blueberries. And then the dough. So flour and water. That should do it for Jake. Let's go ahead and start dropping some of the stuff off. He is still creeping around. Sorry, Jake, but you are revolting. Some cookies. And let's get this blueberry pie. Should have tried to lure him out of there. not want this blueberry pie, dude. There we go. What is this? Okay. So 3 varieties. I'm gonna assume. Grilled cheese would have been nice to have. So I need ice, which means I need to get in here. Jake's number 7. I've done 2, 3, 4. Dimly lit picnic down by the river. Okay. So maybe we make something and go down there. Let's do something quick. Let's just do 2. Screw it. We're gonna need our camera. Set that down. Okay. So let's go to the river. Already snapped the fireflies. This guy wants fish. What am I doing? Yeah. Dimly lit picnic down by the river. This is as far down the river as I can get. Little little frog dude. Okay. Let's go at the camera. Figure out what he likes. Assuming those guys come out whenever I leave the house a mess. And just to eat all the food I've been throwing on the floor. Where is this frog? Hopper. Okay. What a creepy picture of him. Let's go see what Hopper wants to eat. Maybe I should have grabbed a picture of the other rats. Wants 2 dishes from the yard. From the yard. Okay. Be mushroom. Other mushroom. And another mushroom. Dishes from the yard. Don't make pancakes, yard, omelets. Maybe by the yard just means I don't think you're supposed to be in here, dog. You're in there with me now forever. Okay, so let's see if by the yard means uncooked. Will he eat that? Well, not. So I'm not sure what what he means by dishes from the yard. Maybe just cooking a dish with mushroom in it would count as from the yard. I'm not sure with Hopper. So I mean, let's just make something revolting. We'll try this. Don't think this is what they meant. Nope. No, he hated that. Yeah. This is from the yard. This is from the yard. I have no clue. Oh. What's you, Mr. Raccoon? Can I pet you? Not. All right, guys. Well, it looks like we have been recording for a while now. So I'm gonna split this up into two segments. Looks like we made pretty good progress. We got 6 out of really 15 done. But we are making good progress. If you guys like the video, just leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know. I'm looking forward to part two, and I'll make a part two. But this was fun. It's a very calming, relaxing game, and I look forward to hearing from you guys.